I said, empty your mind.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Pak Sao exercise, and if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, 1-inch punch that bell notification, give these videos a thumbs up if you can. And before I get started with this Pak Sao exercise, I just wanted to mention a few things. On my online program, I provide a ton of detail. So today I'm just kind of showing you the clip of the complete exercise, but what I do is I give you tons of clips with this one exercise, one where we're going over just the footwork. So you understand the footwork and where your center and central line should be placed. Then we're going over with just the deflecting hand. Then we're adding the deflecting hand with the simultaneous punch. And then we're putting the deflecting hand, the simultaneous punch, and the footwork all together. I'm giving you side view, rear view, top angles, all sorts of views, so you get all the detail. Now, if I do that here, I think I'll lose a lot of people. I'll lose a lot of people's interest. So I'm just kind of jumping to the heart of this exercise in this clip, as you'll see today. Another thing, for those that have my book and maybe are on the online program, the naming conventions are a little bit different. So this one's called the second Pak Sao exercise, and I'm sorry to confuse anybody. And don't worry about whether it's, you don't have to worry about the naming conventions so much, just get the drill down. Nickname it whatever you like. But this is the second Pak Sao exercise in this video, I keep calling it. But later on, I rename it to the fourth, as I kind of readjusted the Pak Sao exercises. And I think that's the goal of every Sifu, every teacher, every instructor, is to constantly think about your students and think about the art and try to make things better and better and better. Like, instead of handing your students down a butter knife and they just hand it down, it gets rustier and rustier. Each student's job is to sharpen that knife as much as possible until it's a fine-tuned razor blade, hand that down to their student for them to sharpen, so the art gets better and better and better as it ages, not gets more dull. So, example, my first Pak Sao exercise, I go like this. So I'm trying to line up to the camera. The second one, and there's no footwork, we're just doing the deflecting. The second one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're doing a little bit of Pak Sao and then adding a punch in. The third one, we're getting into the left neutral, right neutral, left neutral, right neutral. The fourth one, we're stepping off using the other footwork where we're deflecting and hitting. And the fifth one is a combination of the third and the fourth, where you're gonna deflect and you're gonna hit. And I will show you all these at some point here on this channel and get into it in detail. So let's jump into today's Pak Sao drill. Once again, if you have any questions, just let me know down below. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day and enjoy the lesson.
All right, so now you've practiced that, first without the hands, now using your rear hand. Now we're gonna look at the full second Pak Sao exercise, where we apply both hands, both the deflection and punch. This is our first time doing a simultaneous deflection and punch, which we're gonna get into in detail in just about 2 lessons from now. So what I want everybody to do here, why I stress so much on doing it with just good footwork, then doing it with the hand, is now when you do the punch and the Pak Sao, you're not gonna get hit. All too often I see students so eager to get that good hit in that they're sacrificing their Pak Sao. In all reality, you would have just gotten hit anyways. Take a left neutral. Everybody, so when he steps in, this is the second Pak Sao. Very simple. Same thing with my deflection. Go ahead. Right, footwork, deflection. But now what I'm doing is letting my lead hand come right in and punch the body. And you can really keep it reserved. You don't have to really reach out if they didn't step in, barely step in. I see this a lot, everybody kind of overextending. Don't do that. Barely step in. Here, I'm at that safety range, right at the wrist. And let's just start at this range when we do this. Nice small step just to your forward to practice a forward. Don't do a big deep step in yet. We'll be at the safety range at the wrist, and that way you can practice throwing your punch out without hitting your partner each time or overextending. Boom. All happens at once. The key is simultaneous deflection and attack. And once again, notice if I turn my center in the wrong direction, it pulls my punch away. So that's why now I'm staying everything here. Boom, I can just step in and hit. Very simple. Hit. Very simple. Let's go here. Right neutral. Once again, I'm in a right neutral. He's in a right neutral. We'll take our time. Hands up. Nice and slow. Let's do it real slow. He punches in. I Pak Sao punch. My focus for now as a new student, my intention would be not getting hit. Let this be a secondary factor here. So you can not get hit and then think about this. Once you have that down, you can focus on simultaneous deflection and hit and have that intention in both. But it's very important to first make sure you have the deflection and then add the hit, right? So make the hit secondary to not getting hit. If you have this and you've practiced, then great. We can work that simultaneous division of our attention into the punch and the deflection. Let me have you stand right here. Left neutral stance. So he steps in and punches. I step off the line of force and punch, switch your stance. Here, and you're not seeing the hit here, it's that same angle. So let's go back here one more time. Left neutral stance, feet on a straight line, my feet on a straight line. So we'll bring your feet, let's get straight line, good. Take that minute, make sure you're both in good positioning. In a fight, you're not gonna worry or think about your feet, you're gonna do what you practiced. Here in the training hall, that's the time to practice for perfection. And that way you'll come close to perfection on the street, but you're not gonna think about it. I never ever in a fight or self-defense situation have ever thought, what am I gonna do with my feet? It's gonna happen from practice, right? So I'm here in a left neutral, he comes in, here. Here, simultaneous deflection and punch. This is a great thing. He's stepping in, boom, he's really not expecting that punch to come in from under at the same time. So I'm deflecting and I'm returning a nice attack. So from the left neutral, go ahead and step in and punch. We had with the hands down. Then we had with the rear hand deflecting. And then we had the full second Pak Sao of deflection and punch. So one more time, let's take a look at that. Hands down, step off, center, good footwork. Rear hand deflects straight out. Pak Sao and punch at the same time. And I'm gonna just turn this way so you see something here. I'm in this position, I'm never crossed over like this. It's coming right out like that. If I'm in a right neutral and I punch, here it's coming right here. So you're not pushing across, they're both coming outward at the same time. Great. We're gonna show you this from an overview angle next, so you can really get to see that line of deflection. Thank you very much.